We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Miguel Andujar continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Mike Montgomery will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now here's the pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Scooped up. A quick out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
That'll bring in Giovanni Shella as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. One and 1. Torres, base runner at first with 1 out. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
From the belt, the pitch. Nope, and he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Nope. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the double steal is on here. Line drive to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
In now, Voigt. Line towards center field.
Gigliotti
is there, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Here's the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Shella rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Here's Gardner now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
That evens it up 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Dozier will put it away for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals nothing. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
So striding in, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself. Get out.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. A runner at second, nobody out. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2. And another foul ball. From the belt, the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
In is Jorge Soler, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tauchman has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds at third with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 66.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in standing. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Hit hard up the middle, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it is. Fastball well outside. 2 down, runners at first and second. Struck him out. Royals settle for just the 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals 1. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 0 for 5.
Iannetta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
This is line to left. Miller is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 9th, the right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Digging in, Mike Tauchman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Last half of the second set to go, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next.
Michael Franco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Anderson Miller.
Settling in now, Anderson Miller. First pitch of the at-bat.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
1 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Popped up. Shella has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Gigliotti. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Whit Merrifield next to hit as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now a throw over. Runner's back. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The set and the 1-0 lifted into the air to shallow center. After it is Hicks, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, Jorge Soler. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 1 run scores. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn, fouled off. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The set and the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Royals are on top 4-2. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Torres.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball 1. One and one. Now here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dozier moving back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Stepping in now, Shella, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. For Shella, 28 years old, he's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Line drive to left. Miller is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Throw won't get him.
Now back, designated hitter, Miguel.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Now the 1-0.
Hey. It's out 1-1.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2-1, here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
To the plate now, Voigt. And he lays off there, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded to short. And that's through for a base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Standing in now, Hicks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hicks is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The batter, the catcher.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and standing in now the catcher, Chris Iannetta. From the stretch. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
So digging in now, Mike Tauchman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs already home here. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 7 and the Royals 4. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Stepping up now, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The left fielder, Anderson Miller.
Now to the plate, Anderson Miller. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Gardner on the move. And no one will track it down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with, and by that he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jesse Hahn answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Labor Torres.
And the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
First delivery to him on the way. Shella is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier moving in on it, but this will land untouched. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Popped him up. Mondesi shading to his right. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hold a 7-4 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Michael Gigliotti. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi singled home a run in his last time up. And that misses for ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Voigt.
The pitch. Popped him up. O'Hearn is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Chris Iannetta would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Skied into straightaway right. Dozier moving back. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Chris Iannetta, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. The 1-1 home.
Ball. Count 2-1.
Two out here and a runner at second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise. In now, Mike Tauchman. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 the count. Now it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled away. Count still at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Jay Happ, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 33, Jay Happ.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0.
Hey!
A ball and 2 strikes now. Happ has tossed more than 120 innings to date and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. At the plate, Torres, so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Labor Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball
The
went
Royals
out.
get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope. Hey.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Shella.
Striding into the box, Shella. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
0-1. One ball, one strike.
The 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dozier moving back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They hold a 7-4 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Michael Franco.
Michael Franco.
First delivery to him on the way. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Coming to the plate now, Anderson Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
In now, Michael Gigliotti, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 out. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
The batter, number 27.
Now batting, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. One and two, the counts of the Royals shortstop.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Gardner is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Luis Cessa takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Jorge Soler will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The 0-1 offering. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Tuchman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Tim Hill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now here's the pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Iannetta, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Now a pitch popped up. Back behind short. He's going to be kicking himself. Mondesi ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
One and 0. Here it is. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. On the ground left side, that's a base hit. One run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 9-4 ball game.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Heath Meyer will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 49, Heath Meyer.
Into the box, Shella, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball that's outside.
Slow roller left side. Barehanded on the hop and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 9 and the Royals 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Hunter Dozier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ready now, Salvador Perez. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 9-4.
Leading off with the Yankees, the designated hitter, Miguel and Duhar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And there's ball one. High in the air into shallow left center. Miller comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Voigt.
Digging in, Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Meyer, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in, Hicks. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Gardner would be next. The 3-1.
2. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Number 11, Gardner.
So coming to the plate, Gardner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're on top, however, 9-4. At the plate, Franco. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Fouled away. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
At the plate, Anderson Miller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. LeMahieu for 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Gigliotti.
Stepping in, Michael Gigliotti. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 50, second baseman
Tommy Canely answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 48, Tommy Kingsley.
Whit Merrifield will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Hopped up. Voigt in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, number 27.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Royals strand a pair. They trail it here 9-4. Scott Barlow enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Chris Iannetta. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The catcher, Chris.
Here's the pitch.
No, that's low.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Fouled away. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The right fielder, Mike.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Tauchman. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That misses. 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0 is laid off of for ball number 3. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Striding in once again, Shella. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Josh Demont comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dozier moving back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 11-4. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Count is 2-1.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
2 strikes.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Tauchman is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Hunter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate now, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now in the box, Franco. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Dozier rounds the corner and is headed home. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anderson Miller. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
11-5 the final tally in this one. New York put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Jay Happ earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Mike Montgomery worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For Kansas City, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.